All right, guys, welcome back. Today we got some news that is not good. Now I know I've been streaming as of late, but I need to put out more recording videos to make it a balance. But as you can see on the screen, this is what we about to get into. So, PlayStation, these prices have gone up, and as you can see, I have X pulled up or Twitter. And it is a tweet from the Discussing Film that I follow, but you can check this out anywhere. PlayStation is increasing the price of the PS5 in the US starting tomorrow, but this was sent out August 20th. It is August 24 or August 25. So it initially came out August 21st. So that is prices, that is the price moving forward. Yeah, so this is not good. It has become a point now where gaming has always been an expensive hobby, but the fact that you adding on $50 extra to this is outrageous. And it's a lot of factors that go into this. Politics is a big part of this. The economy is a big part of this, and the general consumer we don't have enough to even cover this. So like I said with Nintendo, like they have raised the prices. They are not budging whatsoever with any game. The Switch 2 is going to stay that exact same price from when it launched all the way up until the next console. They are not switching. So the price for the PS5 has risen. Now I know that the PS5 came out in 2020. I know it was hard to get scalpers, bots, COVID happened. It was a lot of stuff that happened in 2020. We try to forget about that year, but I can give people leeway and I can give them understanding of them not getting a PS5. Like if you had a PS5 back then, you was one of the lucky ones. I didn't get my PS5 till early 22, and I was looking everywhere for it. I had caught a deal with one of my other homies who got me a good connect, but that was back then. It is now 2025, almost 2026, and people are still struggling to obtain this console, and it's not making it even better with the prices raising like this. So you can forget about the PS5 Pro. That's almost an $800 console right there. We don't have time for that, especially if you have a family too. So yeah, this is a definite no-go, and it's gonna be a struggle for the people who are wanting a PS5, who never had it, and who have always been on the PS4 or previous consoles. Yeah, this ain't happening anytime soon for y'all. Y'all might as well save these prices. Don't even worry about the PS5 at this point. Save that money gearing up for the next console or the next generation console. Apparently the PS6 is supposed to be coming out 2027. So if you do decide to save up the money and get a PS5 digital edition, PS5 Pro, whatever the case may be, if you do decide to eventually get that and then the PS6 comes out, you just wasted your money right there. So I highly recommend, if y'all have the PS4, which is kind of void at this point, like you playing old games at this point, like the PS5 is the standard now. But for the people who don't have a PS5, and they have a PS4 or like the early Xboxes, like just save your money up until the next console comes out, because it's just like an iPhone. Like every year the iPhone comes out. I got an iPhone 11 Pro Max. This thing has helped me since, I would say, 2019, 2020. I haven't got an iPhone since. So yeah, just save your money up until the new one comes through, because it's gonna be void, and then you're gonna be behind on the times. PlayStation's lifeline has been kind of wonky as of late. Like nobody was able to get the PS5 for the first 2.5 years. And now that we're finally starting to get our groove back with the PS5, consumers are finally starting to get it. The PS6 is about to drop in the next year, or the next 2 years. So it's tough. But then again, you also got to look at the consumer too, because you did have some time. This ain't all the company's fault now. We gotta have some accountability with some of these players. You had more than enough time to get some savings up to get the newer consoles. But regardless, this still sucks. Let's go back to, I got another page open for the PlayStation blog. Let me see. PlayStation prices change in the US. Okay, so new prices effective starting August 21st, which I just said earlier. So similar to many global businesses, we continue to navigate a challenging economic environment. As a result, we made the difficult decision to increase the recommended retail price for PlayStation 5 consoles in the US starting August 21st. And I just read those below. The recommended retail prices for PS5 accessories remain unchanged. Oh yeah, and if you get the PS5, if you want another controller, you got to get that. You got to get the other additional accessories. So that's not going to change. So if you get the base PS5, or if you get okay, let me think. So say if you wanted the PS5 with the disc, that's what I got. That's $550. A controller does come with that, but if you want an extra controller, that's $70 right there. If you want any other additional stuff like the headphones, earbuds, camera, whatever additional accessory you might want, those are ranging between $200+ more. So you might as well save up to have $800 right there. And for the Pro, we're not even talking about the Pro. That's like, yeah, that's void at this point. And so these prices suck. And who knows what else is going to be raised? Microsoft might be raising their prices. Switch might be raising their prices. Like we've already talked about how the games are coming out, and it's going to reach, well, Nintendo is already doing this, but we've already got $70 games, but they're going to be going to $80. It's only a matter of time, so just be prepared for that. So just be on the lookout for that stuff. So that's probably going to hit us maybe within later this year, early next year, that prices are going to be around $80. So gaming is an expensive hobby. It really is, and it sucks. It sucks for the people who don't have a PS5. It sucks for the people who have families and who play games like this, and they need or they would like an additional console or additional stuff with it, like it's rough. So my thing is, if all else fails, get a PC. Get a PC. We got Xbox Game Pass. We got Steam. That's the best thing we can do right now. Now, granted, I do have a PS5. I say all this to say I have been with PlayStation ever since. When the PS6 is gonna come out, I'm gonna get the PS6. Like, it might not be a day one thing, but I am going to get the new PlayStation. But some families, some people don't got it like that, and they stuck with the older consoles. Now, if you got a job, if you employed, you can save up enough money to get a PS5. But how I said earlier, if you save up the money to get a PS5, it's only a matter of time before they're gonna drop the PS6 on you. So you might as well save up to get the PS6. Because the way it's looking, it's like buying a phone and the new version comes out like next year. So what's the point of you even having the current gen right now? But yeah, this is major news. This is going to affect not only gaming but everything else, but specifically with gaming, everything is going to be raised as far as consoles, games, maybe even subscriptions. Like, get that Xbox Game Pass. And I know we're talking about PlayStation, but go ahead and get that PC. So let me know what y'all think. I know it's rough out here for everybody. This economy is trash. I know it has a lot to do with the economy, a lot to do with politics, a lot to do with foreign nations and price ranges and all that stuff. Like, everything gets affected. Everything gets affected. So let me know what y'all think. Are y'all going to get the PS6? If y'all don't have a PS5, are y'all going to save up to get the PS6? For the people who had previous consoles or the previous gen, are y'all going to save up to get the newer gen? Right now we are in the current, but yeah, it is what it is. We just gotta, I don't know, we go on strike, union, whatever the case may be, because this is not cutting it. It's not. But let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Please like, subscribe, share, comment down below. And yeah, I will see y'all on the next video. Deuces.